Tonight, sewage spilling into our water hits a record high. Good evening. Shocking revelations of just how much sewage is spewing into our waterways and rivers across the capital and the southeast. For almost 200,000 hours last year, untreated water spilled out, and that is more than double the amount on the previous year. The figures from the Environment Agency put Thames Water firmly in the spotlight yet again. One possible impact? Well, tests carried out around Hammersmith Bridge have revealed dangerously high levels of the bacteria E. coli in the River Thames. So bad that rowers at this weekend's Oxford and Cambridge boat race have been told not to go in the water. With the latest, Anila Dami. Well, to talk more about this now, I'm joined by Clean. Well, next tonight, a man from Slough has been speaking of his ordeal after almost losing his arm after being bitten by a spider at his home. Ivan Sewage was rushed to intensive care when he later developed sepsis. When pest control investigated his property, they found a nest of what's believed to be around 500 false widow spiders. And a warning, Divya Kohli's report contains images of his injuries and of the spiders. Some other news now. Detectives investigating a fatal shooting outside a rave in Leighton 3 years ago have released images of 20 witnesses they want to speak to. 18. Next, the Home Office is facing growing pressure today to explain how Clapham chemical attacker Abdul Azaidi was allowed to stay in the UK after his first asylum claim was rejected. Well, last night it emerged Azaidi, a convicted sex offender, had been granted asylum by a judge who accepted he was a Christian convert, despite concerns about his criminal past. But first, a Banksy mural in North London has been covered with plastic and surrounded with wooden boards in an attempt to protect it. The artwork in Finsbury Park was damaged last week after white paint was thrown over it. The local council says it's been left with no choice, as Rags Martel reports. Now, the comedian Ed Gamble has been forced to remove a picture of a hot dog from his posters by Transport for London. Past host came up with a simple solution to get around the issue on each. Next, it was the bombshell interview that made headlines around the world. When Prince Andrew sat down with journalist Emily Maitlis, we heard him talk candidly about his friendship with sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, the Duke's inability to sweat, and claims about a trip to a Pizza Express in Woking. What a scoop. And that is the title of a new Netflix movie all about that infamous interview, starring the likes of Billy Piper and Gillian Anderson. The premiere is tonight. We're on the red carpet in just a moment chatting to the stars. But first, here's a look at the trailer. Thanks, Sally. I'm back at 6 tomorrow. But that is it for tonight. The evening news is next with Mary. But from everyone on the London team, bye-bye. Have a great evening.